I'm getting paid today, so let's go through my budget and payday routine. As a working mom with 1 full-time job that pays twice per month and 2 part-time jobs. The first thing we need to do for the budget is update all of our spending in our paycheck planning spreadsheet. Right now, I'm up to date through December 7th. Obviously, payday is December 15th, so I do have a lot of entries to catch up with. Our last recorded transaction was Burger King. We went to Fry's to get salsa and lemongrass. This is going to have at least 2 transactions, but I'm going to go ahead and combine them into a single transaction instead for the sake of the spreadsheet. Then Netflix came out. Amazon purchase. It says it's for Christmas. I'm going to have to dig into my Amazon app and see what exactly this was, but we'll just put it in for now. Under the holiday category, Circle K means we refilled gas this week. I had my makeup done professionally for family photos. That was $55, tip included. Don't really have a category for that though, so I'm gonna have to just put that in the generic shopping category. I definitely didn't have anything saved for doing my makeup. Maybe I'll take it out of my self-care. Some groceries, Asian market, Apple Arcade came out. It's another one of our subscriptions. Amazon, not this purchase. I bought ice cream, but I do have to admit I bought expensive ice cream. I paid $80 for 5 pints of ice cream delivery from Jenny's, and I will post a taste test. But basically I sent the flavors to my mom and she was like, oh my gosh, I want to try these, I love them. So technically I bought these for my mom. I invited her over and we tried all the flavors, but it did cost me $79, which I know is ridiculous. I know. I know it was ridiculous. I spent $24 at Thrive Market. Got some really good ingredients. I also have an unboxing to show for that too. And then our subscription for laundry detergent and dishwashing detergent is coming due. I think this is only half of it though, because it's only $40. Basically every 3 or 4 months we have those delivered to us. And it's in zero waste packaging. Then our water bill came out, but I don't record that as spending because that's just clicked off as part of my fixed bills. Same thing for the $12 in savings, my student loan minimum payment, my internet, all of those came out, but they don't go anywhere special. I went to Auntie Anne's to do a kale app challenge, and unfortunately they didn't have the product I was supposed to make a video of. So I just basically just bought $13 of pretzels for nothing. And then it looks like we have a ton of Amazon purchases. That's groceries. Let me go ahead and record that one. But I don't have the categories without going into my Amazon app. If they're all from the same category, then I am going to combine them into a single transaction line in my app. Let's keep going. So we have 1938, 37.77. I bought something from a small artist, and I can't wait to do an unboxing. I definitely have been wasting some of my money recently, and I need to slow my roll, but there's something about the holiday season that makes it very hard for me to stay in a strict no spend. Walmart says we spent $37.77. I think that was my couponing. And I'm gonna get 20 back from that. And then, oh, there's the other drops, maybe. $41.35. Yeah, I think that's my other drops. That makes more sense. Let's combine those. I don't know why one is pending and one went through. Okay, Amici Pizza. We recorded that and we will post that as soon as I'm ready and I feel like I don't have too much food taste testing things on my feed. That was just yesterday. So we're really getting close to the end of this pay period. And then I did 2 purchases at Walmart. One for $160 and one for $298.39. I definitely remember the $298.39 because I've already posted that video of me going crazy. But what's the $160? When did I spend? Oh, the $160 is the photos. So this is actually really nice. Every year for Christmas, and we've done this for 7 years, we do a 12-month calendar where each month is a different picture of our kids, and we gift that to our family. So these are photo prints of our family photos, and 12 of those wall calendars. It's the perfect gift, and now our family really looks forward to it. So that was Christmas, that 160.01. All right, the first Amazon sauce cups. So that is in the general shopping category. I needed more sauce cups with lids for packing food to go. Oh yeah. This is oven mitts and trivets. Ours have gotten to the point where they no longer protect you from heat, and that needed to be replaced. Again, that's just general shopping. It's unfortunate that it's all happening right around Christmas time, but the coasters are going to come out of Mom's budget because that's definitely not a family purchase. Meow, 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 meow. Replacement games. So I took your advice, and I am going to return one of the games I got. I think it was Uno All Wild, and then actually purchased 3 of the games that you guys recommended. So I'm excited about that. But that is a holiday spending. So now I'm just going to go through and tag all of my spending with the category that it came from. Oh look, I have an Amazon for $29.08 too. Hey, you need to stop. Makeup for my stocking. And that adds up really fast. These were makeup brushes specifically. Stop it. Circle K was gas. Stop it, please. Salon, I don't know. I'm going to put it under Mom's budget, but I don't even know if Mom's budget can afford that. That was definitely an out-of-pocket expense. This was a subscription. Batteries go under shopping. Christmas. Jenny's ice cream, I'm going to put under restaurants. Thrive Market, groceries. Drops would be shopping. Auntie Anne's would be restaurants. Albertsons is groceries. Walmart is going under shopping, but really that's actually, I'm going to be donating all of that. I'm learning how to coupon with the hope that I can donate large baskets of help next time. I'm inspired. Walmart for $2.98 was actually a mixture of groceries that we actually needed and Christmas. So I don't want to call that all Christmas. I'm going to split that purchase. So let's make some space. Most of it was Christmas, like don't get me wrong. Most of it was Christmas. So let me look at the receipt. The second Walmart purchase was entirely Christmas. That was photos for the family. And then let's look here. So like Nasacor, that's not Christmas, right? But we spent $17, $37, $39, $99 plus $109 is $208. $208 plus 22 is $230. So $230 out of that $298 was actually Christmas. And then the other stuff was not Christmas. So we will subtract those. $68 was not Christmas. So Christmas and a mixture of groceries and medicine. I wonder if I should split that too. Yeah, I think I'll do one more split. So Nasacor is going under medicine. Okay, all done categorizing. So let's take a look at the damage. My spending is massively higher than it was supposed to be, which isn't great. It's not great. Okay, looking here, I spent $932 on groceries. I had planned to spend $700. So we're $230 over on groceries, $110 over on restaurants, $334 over on shopping, $461 over on Christmas spending. Our medical bill came out, but that always balances itself out. Mom's budget is a place where we really went over. I spent $187 on things that I wanted. Medical, we usually budget $0, and so far we spent $95, so that's a note to my future self to put $100 in our budget for medical around winter time, because we're going to be buying more vitamins, more medicines, things like that. But of my recent spending, a little bit can come out of our Christmas sinking fund. How much do we have available? We still have about $560 in that sinking fund, so let's spend some of that here and take it back out. So I'm going to highlight this in green. That might move out of Mom's budget and move into Christmas. We spent $407 on Christmas. We'll take $407 out of our Christmas sinking fund. That's going to give us $407 left to budget. We're going to add that back in. I don't know where that $50 difference is coming from though. Already that's looking better. We're still $900 over budget though, which isn't great. All right, let's see the shopping categories. Walmart for clothing, I have a grooming category, so let's highlight that in red. Carter's can come out of grooming because that's also clothes. And then I can have my makeup come out of grooming instead. I'm just gonna change that to the shopping category. So that's $124.71. We'll take $125 out of our groom. We don't have $125. Yeah, well, we'll take $125 out of our grooming. We had $150 available to us. That'll give us an extra $125 for shopping. Okay, a little more damage control. I'm definitely gonna have to take some of the money that was gonna go to our car payment and pull that. The tripod, necklace extender, that kind of thing, I'm gonna take that out of my taxes because that should all be tax deductible. So that was $48. And I'll add that to the mom budget category. And then the coasters that I bought are gonna come out of my personal self-care money. So what we're gonna do to balance this, because this is actually a lot over what we should have been, we're gonna check off all of our bills as done. And then I'm gonna check all of my savings as done, even though I haven't done that. This is gonna give me my new savings balances after I've paid for some of this shopping with my sinking funds. But if I look at my overage of spending of $593, that means I really can only afford a $200 extra debt payment on top of my $2,000 car payment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce my car payment by $200, add it to my shopping budget. I'm $400 over budget, and I had planned an $800 debt payment, but I really can only afford a $400 extra debt payment. Now my overage in shopping is matched by the debt payment. And that makes this pay period balanced. Not the best outcome of needing to pull $400 out of extra debt payments. That's also why I do my extra debt payments at the end of the pay period, just in case something like this happens. So I'm gonna give myself grace, I'm gonna accept what happened, and then I'm just gonna look forward to doing better. Now that we've closed out our last pay period, it's time to duplicate our paycheck planning sheet and update it for this current pay period. So we're gonna figure out how much income I've earned from November 30th until today, and then we're gonna budget all of our spending for the next 2 weeks based on those earnings. So starting with duplicating my spreadsheet, renaming it to today's date, and then I need to add my income. Okay, we've got the college paid out on Friday, which makes sense. I get paid every 2 weeks on Friday. So that's $12.13 income.
I don't know how to play Chocolate Freestyle.
Okay, then play something else.
Okay.
Okay, it says, wait, hold on.
Chocolate Freestyle.
All right, the college paid me $498 on Friday the 13th because I get paid every other Friday for that one. My full-time paycheck was $2,293.32. This is my take-home pay after all of my deductions. I also had multiple earnings. So we're gonna put in my Etsy earning, which was $12.10 income, and that was $248.34, which still just blows my mind that that is becoming a valid source of income for me. The week before, December 30th, December 3rd, Etsy also paid me $120.59. Okay, we're logging into PayPal because I feel like one of my transfers did not go through when I was paid from OutSchool this past week. So now we gotta go check on that. That income should have been in this pay period. That's suspicious. There it is, $318.50 still in PayPal. I'm gonna transfer it. It's not gonna hit my bank account until after I've already finished this routine. In addition to my full-time pay, I made $1,327.86. That's supposed to be $1,600, but I didn't withdraw all of my OutSchool money. So we're gonna put those into their categories, and then we're gonna update the budget. College. I might change my mind on not using that last little bit of OutSchool money. Just depends on what this budget looks like. Yeah, no, I have to have that OutSchool amount. So let's put that in, even though it's going to be a little late in depositing. $318.50. Okay, so you can tell that there's been a holiday. Like, you can tell I took a lot of time off around Thanksgiving break because OutSchool typically pays me $700 per week. That's the hours I work. And this time I only made $700 total instead of $700 per week. So we're definitely going lean for this budget. In fact, I'm $182 over budget with just my standard quantities. Oh no! $300 goes to taxes automatically. That's 25% of what I make from OutSchool based on my income tax bracket, and that's 30% of what I make on social media. So in my budget, I have $700 for groceries, but as you guys know, I buy my groceries on a month-to-month basis. I spent $932 last pay period, and so I really should only need about $500 more for groceries at most. So I'm gonna put our grocery budget down to $500. Restaurants, I'm gonna keep at $125. We don't have any plans. We're gonna get Chinese, but that's our only plan for restaurants or fast food in the next pay period, because Christmas time is really more home cooking than it is fast food. Shopping is at $75, which is kind of low, but let's leave it there. Gas, pets, fun, medical, these are all standard. Mom and Dad both agreed to put our personal budgets down to $50, and then in the new year, we'll put our stuff cut budgets back up to $100 a month. But only because in Christmas, you're already getting a lot of gifts, so you don't really have a need to buy yourself as many things, which is what I should be telling myself, because I've bought myself a lot of things recently. For Christmas, we should be almost done with our Christmas spending. I mean, our fund only has $300 left in it, and that is our all holidays fund. So that's supposed to be funding Valentine's Day in February and Easter baskets in March and April. All of my bills haven't changed, so those are all gonna stay the same. I am gonna pay for yard work this month, which is gonna be $100. So I'm gonna actually put yard work in the bills. It's been a few months since my brother-in-law came out to do our yard. And that means I can afford an extra payment of $180, $197.39 this section of the month. I will get paid from TikTok tomorrow. That's not going to make that into this budget, but that TikTok, aside from going to taxes, is probably going to go towards our Disney vacation and towards paying off our car. It's not part of this routine because I haven't received that money yet. So this is the whole budget for this month. For this pay period, I earned $3,939.66. $1,000 is going to bills, $1,200 is going to spending, $1,300 is going to savings, and $470 is going to my debts. So let's go through my payday routine and how I actually move my money in alignment with this spreadsheet budget. I have multiple accounts. So I have a checking account where my direct deposit goes and I pay my credit cards from, so it covers all of my spending, all my family's spending. And then I have a bill pay joint checking account with my husband. So I transfer all of the money for our debts and bills there. And when he's employed, he also transfers money into that account. Currently in my bill pay checking account with my husband, we have $2,612.81. This is higher than it normally is because I have my student loan final debt payment waiting in that account and my car loan extra payment from last pay period waiting in that account. I don't want to pay off these debts until I've purchased my new car and locked in my interest rate. In my personal checking account where my direct deposit goes, I have $6,724.12 if we include that PayPal transfer that I just initiated today. The first thing I do every time I'm paid is pay off my credit cards in full. I have been consumer debt free, credit card debt free since May of this year. It's very new for me. It was one of my financial goals for 2024 was to be credit card debt free, and now I pay off my credit cards in full twice per month. For us, that means we need $844.62 for one credit card, $1,416.69 for our second card, and $235.88 for our Target card. Target is where we've been doing the majority of our Christmas shopping. That means in total, I will be transferring $2,497.19 from my personal checking account into our debts, into our credit cards. This will leave me with $4,226.93. Next, I need to transfer my portion of the bills, aka half of the monthly bills. I actually paid both portions, but because I'm paid twice per month, I split equally my bills between my 2 paychecks to keep my budget a little more balanced. So I'm going to be transferring a total of $1,291 from my account into our bill pay checking account. This is going to leave me with $2,935.93. It's our money, but it's in my account. And it's going to leave our joint bill pay checking account with $3,903.81. The last normal part of my payday routine is to move money into my high yield savings accounts. And because I earned so much last pay period from TikTok, this is a huge transfer for the taxes mostly. I need to transfer $2,461.71 into my high yield savings accounts. And of that, $1,900 is taxes. The other $500 is for our personal sinking funds. So I'm going to make all of those transfers, and that's going to leave me with $474.22 in my personal checking account until the next time I'm paid. From our bill pay checking account, we have that $3,903.81. $800 of that is going to go towards my student loans, and as of right now, $1,942 is going to an extra payment to pay off our car loan. Let me know what questions you have about any of this budget routine, but I'm officially done for this pay period. Now I just have to edit and post to all of my social media channels.